Hello? Hello, hello, hello? How do I sound? Do I sound too loud? All my settings reset. Actually, well, they didn't reset. I didn't carry them over. I forgot. And then I reset my computer. Everything went downhill. Good? Let me say hello. Dune, Puckin, Wheaton, Jin, Henry. Addicted. Volcanic. How you guys all doing? Hello, 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 hello. Let me switch over. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Is the music too loud at all? I have to redo a lot of my settings, so I'm going to be asking a lot of questions again. Is the music too loud? Or should I lower it? I can lower it. No, it's not loud. Okay, you're a bit loud now. I'm a bit loud. Okay, hold on. Okay, how about now? Am I loud now? Is that better? Oh, I turned off the music. Am I loud? Sounds good. Still the same? How about now? How about now? How about now? I'm asking these questions because I just committed the swap of PCs over to my new tiny PC. I have now renamed to Noir because it's black and tiny. What code? Just got my second naval boss drop and it's a freaking tentacle. Hey, the tentacle is great, okay? It's great. You can't make fun of the tentacle. Oh wait, hold on. I just realized something. I didn't check Twitch. I need to switch my title on Twitch. Hold on. Everything's going wrong. I'm so ill prepared. Okay, there we go. All right. Don't talk about our leadership like that. How's the hand? It's good. What up, Lego dude? How you doing? Who's gonna tell him we can't hear him right? No, you can hear me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Oh wait, I don't think this lens is on. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Okay. How you guys all doing on this fantastic Friday, huh? Everyone doing good? Oh, I just turned on my own live stream. It's all good. Any plans? I want everyone to tell me one good thing you guys did today. Or like one good thing that happened to you. What's one good thing that happened to you today? Or that you did for someone else? You're doing Pelicans. Why are we sound horning what I'm doing? Boss drop? That's pretty big. You can't say no to a tentacle. Why is my camera not focusing? Hold on. There we go. Because I'm doing the same exact thing. Cleared my AS, no drop. I do have my AS up today as well. So we'll be also going. I'm sorry to hear that last. I'm real sorry to hear that. Dude, I'm almost done with every unit in B. Oh, really now? That's because you keep switching, Puckin. Doing great, thanks. Also watching another stream, Speed and Kai Minecraft Hardcore stream. They're still going. Yeah, they just started that, I think, no? They just started that up. Natsuki, I already had 2 range and 4 man. You got 2 range and 4 melee? Really now? Really now? Let me go ahead and switch. Look, Dune already called me out. Crazy how he's able to sound horn that. But I am doing Pelicans, but I'm also just farming for gears in general. Stream was 2 hours ago. Sheesh. But how does everything sound good here? For this one? Everything sound fine? Everything seem normal? I'm not gonna lie. I downloaded OBS and I looked at it and I'm like, fuck, man. I already forgot everything. I already forgot fucking everything. There was a point in my head I was like, you know, maybe we say fuck this stream shit, you know? So I feel the reverb is a bit off, but I'm not sure, to be honest. I do have a filter on my mic. I did. I don't know if I can change it anymore because we're live. It might be my noise gate, to be honest. The chat font is pretty small. Oh, it is. Yeah, you're right on that. Hold on. It's a lot of changing around of everything here, guys. Oh, wait. I don't know how to fix that. I just realized that. It's because my camera's smaller. I decided to make my camera smaller. I feel like you guys didn't need my face all the way up that big, right? I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm going to leave chat that small. Because, I need to figure out how to make the text bigger. Unless I go into Streamlabs. Hold on, let me see. Let's see. What's up, Headless? I'm just doing some gear farming. Technically, I don't really need to be doing gear farming because, obviously, let me doing that. There is a mode on OBS you can play around without affecting stream. Forgot its name. I would love to know what that is. Chat box. Here we go. I think I changed this setting. It disappeared. We stream it on Twitch right now? Let me tell you. We are live on Twitch. Let me tell you. We are live on Twitch. Oh, but it cuts off the name. Hold on. I gotta change this now. Hold on. We're gonna keep fucking around until we get this right. Why are you guys' names so small? What if I made it bigger? Someone type. Use studio mode? I'm gonna keep it a bug. I don't know how to fucking use studio mode. Someone type. It's a perfectly average name size. You think so? Oh, okay. Maybe we're going the wrong direction here. We're going the wrong direction. We're going backwards. Unk alert. Okay. Uncalled for. Truly uncalled for. Thank you, Prime, Nova Prime. You did just remind me I need to actually do my alerts. Just realized that one. I need to add that one back in. Did not do that. Some people are like the smaller ones. Wait, the smaller ones of like the text. Oh my god, this is pissing me off. We might have to just fuck with chat later. We might have to just live life with a small chat. Technically, it's not small. It's like average size. You guys are just complainers, you know? You guys are just complainers. Anyways. It's how you use, exactly, it's how you use it, baby. Nah, it's huge. That's what I'm saying. That's what, Lego dude. How's your day? Yeah, how's your day? Nova. You're out of the tournament now, aren't you? I think you were announced out, I think. No? Or are you still in? You still have one more fight. Okay, do I invest in an advanced ship repair bay? Honestly, I'm going to say no. Because the chances of us getting a naval boss strike is probably low as fuck. So, I would instead go for like an advanced repair bay or advanced hospital. And in all honesty, I would probably lean towards more advanced repair bay. Yeah, a vehicle repair bay. Lego dude, my day has been good. I'm glad to hear that. You know it's a good day when Lego dude's having a good day. You know it's a good day when Lego dude is having a good day. Volcanic is also having a good day. That's good. That's good too. It's okay. We all live our lives small. A little too real now. I feel like it's too real now. Oh. You know, Dune, I've been looking for this for the longest time. But I never knew that. I knew that existed in OBS. It's a small world. Do you guys... Okay, do you guys think the world is small? Like, in actuality, do you think the world is small? I feel like I need better music. Hold on. Let's get some lo-fi. Like, when's the last time... How old is everyone here? How old is everyone here? Drop a range if you don't want to say your actual age. When's the last time you ran into a high school friend? Like, not like you set the plans, but as in, okay, people who are 19 can't fucking answer. But like, I'm not saying like you set up the play date. You ran into them at your local gas station, the liquor store, that type of shit. 29, 28, 30. Y'all are fucking ugh. I'm joking. But like, when's the last time, you know? I feel like that's what makes the world feel small. It's like when you run into someone when you least expect it, and it's someone, it's just like a random ass pool, you know? It's a random ass fucking pool. I'm born March 10th, 2003. I'm 23, and I feel the world is so big since there's a lot of things to do beyond it. What my mind does. Damn. Homies, you think about life. I'm sad that in my lifetime, I won't be able to go to space. I don't think by the time I'm older, like as in like 40, 50-ish, I don't think space travel will be commercialized, and I'm sad about that. I want to go into space, work for NASA. You think I'm fucking streaming Battle Nations? You think I'm smart enough to... You think I'm smart enough to fucking do rocket science? We're too early to explore space. That's what I'm saying, man. That gets me so depressed. Like, you know the question? Or let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys this question. Hold on. If you had the opportunity to travel out into space, guaranteed you survive, but you can't come back. And it's like, you're going way out. You can go as far out as you want, but you have to leave everyone behind. Would you do it? Would you do it? Let's say, once a month you get to have someone to send you like a message, but it's someone random and you don't get to choose who they are. So it could be your mom, it could be your wife, it could be your son, your daughter, but it's always random. Only if there is a baddie in the crew. No, it's just you. It's just you. It's a solo mission. If there's a fucking baddie in the crew, I'm taking it. The fuck? I wanted to be a Halo Spartan. Isn't that like that's like rough, no? Don't they have to go through like hella training? I think the size of the world depends on where you're from. I think the size of the world depends on where you're from. I mean, if I grew up in New York, I feel like I would have the entire world there just in New York, right? But if I grew up in a small town, like if I grew up in a small tribe in South Africa, I feel like the world would feel so big. There's mood landing in 2025. I think I'm a little late for that. Have we landed on the moon again? Has that happened? These are the real questions we should be asking on a Battle Nation stream. Why haven't we landed on the moon again? Like, I recently found out that moon rocks are, like, heavily guarded. Every moon rock that has came back from the moon or landed is, like, preserved and, like, locked the fuck up. Like, there's trying to break into Fort Knox, and then there's the moon rocks. Oh, so a good way to end the Japan trip with a banana? Oh, ooh, bro, Japan trip? Sheesh. Where'd you go? Beyond, like, Tokyo. Assuming you didn't spend you could spend the entire trip probably in Tokyo, to be honest. What is... What? What is... Thank you? What is that? Wait, what? I don't even know what that is. Is that... Wait. Is that Indonesia? What the fuck? Yo, huge! John Doe, a man of no consequences. What the fuck? I feel bad now I don't have my alerts on. I want new alerts. Oh, it's Indonesian money? Sheesh! Oh my god, bro. Why you hit me with the 50 like that? What the heck? This is how a horror story begins. How does a horror story begin like this? That's going straight to the hand money. Just a week in Tokyo? That's actually huge. That's huge. That's huge. I loved being in Tokyo. Thank you. Thank you for the 50. Or should I say the 800,091. I said that. I totally fucked that up. I totally fucked. Look, we don't have... Can we cut that? Can we, This is live? Fuck. What part of your hand? The math ain't mathing. Look. That's why we play Battle Nations. The first moon landing was pushed by the Cold War, so everybody was pouring money and didn't mind the dangers. But after that, we realized we got so lucky. We gotta pull up. Hold on. We gotta pull up. Hold on. I gotta know what it is. Who's gonna say it? Who's gonna do it? Guys, we put up a poll. Was the moon landing fake? I gotta know who knows. I choose yes for fake. Damn. You're part of the hand. What hand? I only have one hand. I wish I could go to Japan. It's always been a dream. I've been to Oku. Oh, I don't know how to look. Math ain't my strong suit. English ain't my strong suit. We're struggling. We did a good amount of shopping. Got my first ever pair of salvage Japan denim. Yo, the thrifting culture in Japan is crazy. Especially in Korea too. Korea and Japan thrift culture is crazy. Otaku. Oh, thank you for breaking it down. I actually appreciate that. I'm afraid this transaction has been triggered by an immediate investigation by the FBI. Look, if it was, expect a YouTube video. That's all I'm saying. Nova sending the hiding for 10 jewels. Shit. Thank you. Thank you. The easiest way to debunk the fake moon landing conspiracy is that if it was fake, why didn't the Soviets call it out? Because the Soviets, I don't know. Maybe they thought it was fucking real. You know? You want to have much love in the Philippines? Hey, I gotta go back to the Philippines. I want to go back to the Philippines. I want to go to Palawan. Love from Malaysia. I liked Malaysia. I have stories from Malaysia I can't tell on stream. I'll leave it at that. Let me tell you, we had an esports event in Malaysia. We had a couple esports events in Malaysia. And let me tell you. Actually, I don't want to tell you. I'll just say that. Missed out on the 2 free nomads was getting worth getting 1 to 2. So I think nomads are definitely worth it. Here's the thing. Let's hold the clock here. Because they can change. Madrona has announced before that, dude, I just looked at your profile picture. I just realized the cat is dressed up as Piccolo. Anyways, the nomad might go through a change. That's the thing. It might go through a nerf. So I would be worried about that. I still think getting 2 is definitely worth it because you can do AS pretty easy with them. So, but just know you are going to be spending nanos on a unit that will most likely have a nerf coming to it much later down the line. But I would recommend probably getting like, if you already have nano units, as in like a handful of vets, demos, then maybe just get 1 nomad. Even if their attack gets nerfed, their stun resist is huge. I think they're going to get nerfed to the ground, low-key. If they're becoming an evergreen unit, I think they're going to get nerfed to the fucking ground. Like, I think resistance-wise, all of this is probably, like, half of this is going to go away. And then the damage on the EMP is probably going to drop. I think the best thing that they could do to change, or I don't know if it's the best thing they could do, but I think the thing that they will probably do is remove rank 7 and 8. And if they wanted to, they can keep rank 7. But I think rank 7 and 8 might get removed. People who have that rank might get pushed to having SP resources, because now they are introducing that through the PvP battle pass. And then we'll probably see a reduction. Well, they wouldn't need to reduct the damage on the EMP grenade, but it's only going to hit vehicles. I could see that happening. Maybe if all that happens, the resistances for the Nomad wouldn't go away, because it is in the name Nomad Elemental Rover. But I do think the Nomad definitely needs to be nerfed, just because it is insanely overpowered. Even if it, oh wait, I read that. It's just leaking everything. I'm not leaking shit. I don't know shit, bro. I don't know shit. I don't know why I'm farming gears. Let's go do AS. Let's go do AS. And I do want to actually talk about SP grinding in general for a YouTube video. And you guys can correct me if I'm wrong at any point. Or maybe you might learn something. But I kind of want to make sure I know my knowledge, or at least throw some new knowledge that you guys might be missing. But before we do recording of that, let's go fight the AS. And then also, so, okay, let me break this down. Today's docket. Here's today's docket. 1, we're finding AS. 2, we're 1.A, or 1 point, yeah, 1.A, 1.B, whatever. We're gonna get a drop. It's just, I paid off the Madrona team. I told them, hey, here's a quick 20, and they were like, you could have just bought in. I'm like, no, I want a double drop. And they're like, all right. So I paid them 20 bucks. So yeah, bullet point 2, we're gonna be going through a YouTube video that I want to record on stream of trying to talk about SP training in general, because I think there is a lot to talk about when it comes to SP grinding. And I don't think a lot of people understand like what you should be doing and what you shouldn't be doing. And there is easier ways and there's harder ways. And yeah. Last thing I want to go through is, if you guys didn't know, PSC is running a PvP tournament. If you don't know what PSC is, Public Service Company. It's my guild that I'm in, that I created, and now I have other directors who own it. I'm just the creative guy, you know. Just I don't deal with the fucking recruiting. That's too much work for me. But Headless has been putting on a fantastic tournament, and the group stage has been going on. I haven't been streaming it because my PC switched and everything, blah blah blah. But we do have some recording, so I would love to go through, watch some of those matches, because I haven't seen some of them, and then we can kind of commentate, see how it's going, and maybe you learn about PvP, because I know a lot of people are trying to understand PvP as well. So yeah, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking for today. Baby. We are going to be running more competitions, more tournaments with bigger prize pools within PSC. Just saying. If you guys didn't know about Public Service Company, there will be a link constantly being posted within the chat. Actually, just posted right now for the Nightbot. Go ahead and click that link to join Public Service Company if you want. But I don't have this set up. Give me a second. Hold on. There we go. So yeah, this is Public Service Company PvP. We have a PvP lobby. If you want to see this lobby, all you have to do is go into the lobby section. Click role select, and then select the PvP role. If you want any other events, which we'll definitely be planning, and also those will also be having like prize pools and such, just react and it gives you the role automatically. But then you be unlocking this right here, the PvP lobby. This is what we got. This is group stage 1. We got cool graphics. We're basically running this as a whole esports org. We got player changes because some players can't play the entire time. Group stage 2, you know, we're going a little ahead of ourselves, but yeah. We got a lot of cool stuff. There we go. Oh, look at that. What's up? But yeah. Public service company. We have a little thingy. There's a video. I don't know if it plays. Can you guys hear it? It's pretty cool. I made it. It's kind of cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's all the different guilds. Some of them didn't show because they didn't want to PvP. Look at that. But yeah, you know? And then I guess I'll show this now because it wasn't shown to anyone else besides the people who actually got invited. And we're going to be switching up. So when we set the terms for the tournament to only be public service company members, and then we had to fill the spots, and I said, you know, instead of opening it up to the public, let's invite some people, because I know some people from other guilds who want to be in a tournament and just like practice PvP in general. I think a lot of this is we're still understanding how we want to set up a tournament structure and everything. But for me, I have a huge esports background. I worked with a bunch of different esports teams, and I want to run this as an esports org and esports tournament in general. Headless has been on the esports tournament side so much on just structuring it. So he's been doing a fantastic job. I've been working on just making it look cool and all that jazz. But what I did want to show is when we reached out to other members, we actually asked them if they wanted to join the tournament, but in a bit of a special way. Let me bring it up. We'll play it now because now we're already through the tournament anyways. Oh, that's fucking loud. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let's lower that down. Let me lower that down. Where's the volume at? I need to switch my windows. Okay, so this right here. So if you were invited to public service companies PvP Invitational, you would have got this video as an invite. So this invite is never going to be used again. We're going to do another invite for another tournament, completely different. That tournament's going to have different branding. Every tournament's going to have different branding that follows under the public service company branding, all that type of jazz. But again, this is how I'm running my shit, okay? This is how I want to be doing it. I hope the Madrona tournaments, if they end up doing tournaments, are kind of like this. I think this is a great way to really spice up the look of things and whatever. But yeah, Madrona, if you need some help, hit me up. Hold on. We'll remove these. Oh wait, I don't think you guys can fucking hear this shit. Wait. Wow. Wait. Wow. I need to add a new source group. Hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Reset.
You were not chosen at random. Public Service Company has analyzed your combat potential. Each match, units used, placements, all filed and logged. There are guilds who believe they are the best, strongest within competition, but there is only one way to know. You have been selected to participate. 2,600 nanopods for the strongest in the end. Do you accept?
Look, I had to add that because like some people can't actually like get the whole you know fucking whole thing. Because like I think it's how the Epic Store works. Anyways, but yeah, that's the invite. That is the invite to the players who got invited to the Invitational. We are definitely gonna be planning to run more tournaments, all that type of jazz, and yada yada yada. What's up, Madrumna? How you doing? How you doing? But yeah. That's it. I already have ideas for like the next tournament in the sense of like how I want to raise the bar again. And it's just more so standardizing the rule set and all that jazz. So yeah. But yeah, that's I hope you guys enjoy all that jazz, all that cool stuff. I like making it look cool. That's like the biggest thing. I really enjoy it, especially with all the graphics and such. I love the graphics that we've been putting out. Headless be throwing in some thoughts. The other staff members be throwing in some thoughts and everything. So yeah. Anyways, enough rambling. I gotta go claim my. Go claim my shit. Hey, esports. I was esports for FGC specifically. Wait, really? Yeah, it was good, but my mom said I could do. Okay, all right. Maybe we gotta hire you. Maybe we gotta hire you something like that. Something like that. Okay. Let me put some of these things down. And then I'm working on Pelicans. I don't know if Pelicans are gonna survive, but they're kind of cheap, so I'm just gonna spam them in. He's getting a range? I hope I don't get a range. I'm kind of hoping I don't get a range. I want another melee. If I get one more melee, my life is complete. Okay, first of all, 27 you voted about the moon landing being fake. 74% of you said no. And then 26% of you did say that it was fake. If you get a double drop, you have to delete your channel. All right, bet. Bet, Atlas. Atlas, how you been doing? You been comfortable? You settle in? Melee first before range? Well, this is the double drop. I paid off Madrona to double drop it, you know? Alright, we gotta get our Pelican hit in. Yeah, pretty settled now. Currently grinding out this video. Nice, nice. I gotta make some videos too. With my whole PC swap, it kind of took up a lot of time. What? Didn't see your... I handed you the money. I literally handed you... We were sitting at the hat, and I handed it to you. I was like... I slid it over chili cheese fries. Between the drink where we had 2 straws where we shared out of the... Remember? You know? You remember. I know you remember. Always say JK if you make jokes. Alright, I'll say it. I'll say it. I'll say it. It wasn't a joke. I need to end this poll. Go away. Clip that for YouTube Shorts? I might have to. Actually, wait. I just remember I have a highlight clipper now. I hope these Pelicans survive. Like, I just want good SP, you know? The Pelicans take so much SP. I just finished my demo, man. And honestly, doing demo man on my hot girl walks, it made it better. Please, please just survive, Pelican. Here we go. Do we get a drop? As Henry says, fuck got nothing. You have to scroll to the mall. Yeah, true. I'll say this. Just because I didn't get a drop, don't mean I support the pity system. No. I don't like the pity system. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Second bar on the Pelican. Might have to grind this out tonight. You have enough drops? I don't have enough drops. I need more. Bro, there's like, I think Rook has like 7. He has 8, I think. Homie's just clowning around with eight fucking drops in his pocket. He's like, you look at me, you know? I'm not PvPing him. Heck no. Are you excited for the boss strike on the 21st? We're having a boss strike on the 21st. Are we really now? Where'd you get that leak from? How'd you know that? Huh? Alright, I need to heal stuff now. I've been so down bad on bars and gears. It's crazy, guys. Stop the cap? No cap here. If we do get a pity system, it should be half odds, 148 AS. I feel like it just loses the love of the game. That's it. It's just gambling. Look, if you're unlucky, you're unlucky. That's just it. Go cry more. I don't know what to tell you. I can understand from a Madrona's standpoint, though, where they, you know, like, their hands are tied behind their back where they kind of have to. But then there's also a part of me that I believe, and this is not from them, this is my assumption, is... I've cried enough. This is my assumption, is that, Madrona sees all the talk about pity system. But they're just like silently not acknowledging it. Because they're like, look, if we take this away, or if we give you guys what you want, then everyone, like, we're just giving everyone a frag at this point. Maybe, I guess maybe the thought should be like everyone should just get one. But I don't know. I feel like it should just be like, you get lucky or not. That's just it. If everyone is special, no one is special. Exactly. Maybe if they had like a ancient fragments, where like if you got 4 ancient fragments, like randomly through like whatever encounter, and that encounter, like, because like technically you could do a lot of encounters every day. I would even support stealing encounters from your friends, as per usual, right? But from every, like, raider encounter that you face, you have, like, a 1 out of 100 chance. I don't know how much of an odd that is. But out of 100, 1 of 100 chance of 1 ancient fragment dropping. And then you just need 4 to make an AS frag, and you get to choose which AS frag you do. How about pity system that makes the boss spawn more? I guess that's the question. Like, if like, because like we do get a decent amount of resource. Like 30 bars goes a long way for me here. 30 bars goes a long way. Don't look at my laurels though. Stop whatever you're doing. Don't look at my laurels. I'm at 080 on dread. That's rough. That's rough. Look. I went a long time without an ironclad, and now I have 4. So let me tell you this: you get your first ironclad, it's all uphill from there. It's all uphill from there. It's all uphill. Let me tell you. That is, yeah. And before the imitation melee and range frag as new promo units. I wonder if that's a better method for Madrona to take, to go down that route of just introducing the imitation melee and range frags, since we have imitation of the Dexter. What am I doing? Oh, and Pelican. Actually, I can probably solo this with just Pelican. But I've been basically telling you to go purchase. I didn't say that. But if that's what you got from it, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, Pelican solo all land encounters. Yeah. All right, let's... Actually, no, we'll do this encounter and then we'll talk about it. I want to talk about SP training because I think some people know some methods that I may not know, but I think I know some methods that maybe most people don't know. I don't know, maybe not. Also, I just want to make an SP training video, or a kind of just a breakdown. But right now, what unit is everyone currently ranking up right now? What unit is everyone ranking up? And then my second question to follow up to that is, what unit are you ranking with? Is there any method other than complete PvE battles? Dude, I'm more talking about, like the different methods. We'll talk about it. Hold on. Let's cut the music. I don't know. I'm joking. Okay. I don't know if I set my recording right, so I want to do this right the first time around, so I don't have to do it again. Okay, so SP training. I think SP training is a big thing that a lot of people are trying to do, especially now with PvP out in the game. No, keep the music. Okay, fine. We'll keep the fucking music. Okay, restart. Let me get water. Okay. There's a bot on Twitch. Yo, fuck that guy. There you go. So, I think right now, a lot of people are looking to SP train a lot of different units. Obviously, with Boss Strike, there's a lot of different units that we can be looking at to have here, to be prepared in general. But since PvP has now come out, there's a lot of new units that have been just complete sleeper picks that you would see on the field, and you're just kind of like, why the hell are they there? And that kind of, you know, tells you, depending if you're a grinder or not, I need to rank these units. Like, let's think. Let's see. What's a good, like, Threshers. Threshers, I think, are a great middleman of a unit when it comes to PvP, but also boss strikes in general too, because of just the chain drive attack. But yeah, stuff like that. So first, where I want to start when it comes to SP training is looking at what units you're actually going to be using to SP train with. Because there's 3 methods when it comes to SP training. There's the solo grind, where I can just use alt pelicans here and just grind out, you know, just put all the SP onto one unit. But then there's also duo grinding. And that is where you have your your unit that you want to grind with, which is the Pelican for me, and then using like a TF2 heavy, or maybe you might use the Mauler, or if you're lucky enough, you will use a range frag. And if you are on the lower level side, you're probably going to be using UMGs. Typically for me, I don't use the Mauler because it takes a little too much time. Animation's a little too long. I lean more towards the TF2 heavy because it's just, you place anywhere on the map and you click and that's it. That's literally it. That's all you got to do. Because the first attack is always selected. But then people do say the range frag is a little bit better because you can kill off a lot pretty easily. My only issue with the range frag here is that I'm hoping in the future Madrona would add this, and I think Puckin actually made a really good suggestion, is being able to use your mouse wheel to change the attack. If this attack of the second range, because you can see it hits the entire field, was in the first position, range frag, probably the best unit to farm with. Hands down. It changes everything because you don't have to actually go out and click it. So that's why I don't use the range frag. I'm more lean the TF2 heavy. Now, there is a third method between, you know, solo grinding and duo grinding. This is a method I don't typically understand because it just takes a long fucking time. And that method is just all different units. So in this sense, if I'm training my Archetype Hunter, my Chinook Helicopter, my Plasma Field Tech, and my Tame Sandworm, I'm only going to be still using my TF2 Heavy and probably my Pelican to put the most SP on my Pelican mainly because my TF2 Heavy is done. TF2 Heavy, any of your main farming unit is probably going to be done because you're always going to be using it every single battle when you are SP farming. That and the Pelican just sucks for rank. Oh my god, man. The Pelican, oh my god. It's like 760k. I don't know. It's something like that. It's a lot, man. Madrona, please help us. Please help us. I need more SP and I can't get enough of it. And I don't want to sit at Bigfoot's for 12 hours. But this is another method that I have been seeing a lot of people do. And the only way that I could completely understand this method is if my Archetype Hunter, my Chinook, Plasma Field Tech, and the Adult Tame Sandworm were maybe rank 1 to 3, maybe 4. Maybe 4. That's the only time I would do method 3 of doing all these units, is just to bring the general populace of your units up to a average rank of like rank 3 and 4. And then from there, you will then go ahead and solo grind them or duo grind them. Again, I think the best method is probably duo grinding. I think it depends on the unit as well, which we'll definitely get into much later. But I do think duo grinding is probably the best. If a unit is max rank, will it be wasting SP or will it go to available unit? So that's a really good question, Wingman. The SP is wasted. So if I were, so let's go ahead actually to Bigfoot's and I'll show you. So if I were to go to Bigfoot's, I think the average of the SP that you earn is around 472, 475. I could be around wrong about that. But here I would probably do this. So I attack with my Pelican because I want to make sure I get that SP. And then I'm going to attack with my TF2 Heavy and that should kill everything. And then when I go look at my SP, it's split. So for this Pelican, I only got 238 and my TF2 Heavy is max, so I got nothing. So I actually am wasting SP. Whenever you are duo grinding, you are wasting SP. Just to note that. If you still have TF2 Heavy, Maulers, UMG, or I'm forgetting, a range frag, not fully ranked, you're actually in a better position because you're not wasting that SP. You're still ranking up units. I think this is something Madrona might be trying to fix. I don't know, but I don't know. I would rather the SP go onto a unit that definitely needs it, but we'll see how Madrona goes about it in the future. R8 heavy is a mistake. What matters most is SP per minute, not how efficient. That is true. That is very true. Yeah, in Bigfoots only. So that's another big part, is when it comes to efficiency. That's the biggest thing. So like for me, when I go on my hot girl walks in the morning, instead of doing a duo grind, I actually instead just do all Pelican. I wouldn't do this for PC. I would not do this for the PC because there's a lot more arm movement. And I'd rather not do that. I'd rather not do that. But the best thing with doing all Pelicans is none of these units in Bigfoot country can actually hit the Pelican. So I can animation cancel. And what that means is the other side is not going to attack me, so I don't have to deal with their animation. So typically when it comes to the Pelican, the most turns that you can do here is 8 turns. The least amount of turns is 3 turns. I'm hoping that I get a 3-turn turnaround every single time. But it's not like that all the time, because obviously the formations change and everything. So that's where you would probably want to use the TF2 Heavy instead, or the range frag. I don't like the range. I mean, the range frag maybe on here on PC is probably better. It really just depends on where you like do your majority grind. Because then he can get on fire, but then he attacks, so that's kind of wasting time as well. You also have to think, when you're max ranking a unit like the Pelican or the Demo Man, which are 2 very sought after units for PvP right now, they take at least 700,000 SP. If you don't know what that means in terms of time, a 200k unit for like rank 5 to 6, let's say like the Wimp at Bigfoot country, would probably take you around, dare I say, 5 to 6 hours. And that's doing it in like one sitting. I did the Wimp grind 5 to 6 at Trogs, where you're earning way less SP. And it took me 6 hours to do. 26 hours. You should never do that. Never do that. I would recommend anyone who's trying to rank up their Wimps to just wait to Bigfoot country, especially if you're on the downtime for boss strike. But when it comes to the Pelican, for ranking, to me, I like the TF2 heavy Pelican, and that's about it. Now, there's a reason why also I have my Pelican on this side versus this side of the heavy, or my duo grind, right? The difference is when I start this fight, without clicking anything, the TF2 heavy is automatically clicked. It's ready for attacking. So I can go ahead, do my attack, it goes, and then I click on my Pelican, because you have to attack with your Pelican if you want the most amount of SP. I'll probably put up some graphic of just the SP breakdown. And then you attack with that. So that's lucky. Usually that second unit doesn't die back there. But yeah, there's that. But sometimes you end up forgetting to attack with your second unit, or if you have the range frag, it kills all units. So I can't believe I'm saying this. Puckin went ahead and I saw him streaming on Discord in our guild, and he actually instead has his unit that he was putting on SP in the far left of here. And that means the Pelican is automatically selected. So in my case here, what I'm going to be doing is I want to attack the warrior with the Pelican, do enough damage to that, and then I'm using the TF2 heavy to clear the board. And that clears the board. I go into the next fight, and I basically just redo the same thing. I am doing this on hour's end. For the Pelican, for doing the math on the Pelican, it takes about an hour and 10 minutes to an hour and 30 minutes to get 1 bar on your Pelican at rank 7 to 8. It takes a long time. Now, granted, I was doing that with only Pelicans. I was solo grinding my Pelicans. So it really just depends on how you go about it. A 2 clear per minute, you need 12 hours non-stop at Bigfoots to get 700. Yeah. So there's many units. So the many units is good. Because it's 60 less SP for primary, but 50 for the other units, 3, so 150 more SP on you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You take, basically, if you were to go down the route of, let's say, just like unit spam, go down the route of just unit spam here, you're obviously putting less SP on these units back here, and you're just focusing on this. But I feel like you are slowing down your overall grind in general. I don't typically like that, because especially on units that need so much SP, like the Pelican. Like, if I do this fight, granted, I think half these units are at max rank already. This must be a rage bait to say duo grind. 7 unit grind? Wait, how is it a rage bait? Like, look how tiny that bar is, man. Look how I think Artem was it? I could be wrong if it was Artem or not. Artem said this is technically the most efficient way or something. I could be wrong if it was Artem, but yeah, I don't know. I really don't like grinding that way. I just like doing one unit and that's it. That's it. I think duo grinding is the best method. I heard about this strat Nappa from Evan calls it slop grinding. That's what I think it is. It's slop grinding. 7 units grind is much way better than duo grind. You lost less SP per minute. I don't know. I think slop grinding or slop method. I'm gonna just call it slop method. Slop method is only good for unit grinds between rank 1 to 4, and that's it. After that, you want to just focus the grind. But I also think, and that's where we get into the final category, what I want to talk about is personal preference, is the mental game when it comes to actually ranking your unit. So when I did the wimp grind back then, because again, I'll mention, here's my credentials. I am the top 5 person to have R6 wimps in the entire game of Battle Nations. The wimp grind is probably the way that tells you are now a Battle Nations player. And you're accepted into the community, and you probably get a bunch of bitches, you know? You probably get a bunch of bitches, you know? What's it? I could do these 2 units. So imagine these 2, imagine this is like my TF2 heavy and my wimp. This might take a bit, but this is what I had to do. This is what I had to do the entire time. And it's probably going to look exactly like the wimp too. Clear all these guys really quick. I definitely did not have to go through this many animations. I'll say that. So this is what I want to talk about. I think it does come down to your personal preference of how you want to grind. If you need to see the yellow bar on your unit, if that motivates you to grind out the unit, I would rather do it that way than doing it any other way that may be more efficient. But I wouldn't do it in one sitting. So this is typically how the wimp grind looked for me, where it was a tiny little sliver of SP every single fight. For me personally, I like binge watching shows. I like to just get the task. If I start a task, I like to finish the task. So for me, when I start a grind, I finish the grind, and that's just it. But for some other people, some people might not like to do the same thing over and over and over, and instead they rather go and do encounters, stealing encounters, because mentally that's just so much better, at least for me as well. I love stealing people's encounters, especially if it gets them upset. That's even better. That's how I know I'm doing my job as a Battle Nations player. I'm getting my SP that I deserve off of your land. That's what matters to me, right? But like when you're doing solo grinding and you're doing encounters only, maybe that's how you want to break it up. Maybe if you want to go down the route of I'm going to do 1 bar a day and then do it that way. Or maybe you want to just do it all in one sitting. There are a lot of Battle Nation players who want to do it in one sitting, and I respect that. There are a lot of Battle Nation players who want to do a bar a day, 2 bars a day, or whatever. You got players like Jordan, Humanoid, Artem, Wowcoon. These are players who have a fuck ton of R6 units who commit to their grind and everything, and that, you know, that's amazing for them. There are players who are wanting to, you know, do 1 unit at a time. It's really up to how you want to go about it. The biggest thing is not to burn out. That's the biggest thing. You don't want to burn out from the game. So personally for me, what I do, technically I'm not fucking doing it right now because I just finished my demo grind. And now I'm doing Pelican. Typically what I end up doing is I do a hard grind, which is like the demo man from like rank, I think I started from rank 5 all the way to max rank, and that's all I do. That's it. That's my whole goal, is just to max rank the unit. After that, I do like maybe 3 other units that take less SP, probably sitting around the 200k range, and I max rank those instead. And then after that, because I usually see a lot more of the par every time I do an encounter, then I go back to doing a hard unit. It kind of resets the mental, at least. Or at least, for me, it does. I think Puckin understands this. I understand it. I think some other players understand it. That's what you want, someone who exactly, yeah. You want someone who finishes. Exactly. But yeah, there's a lot of different ways when it comes to SP training. There's a lot of different methods. Some people cheat, some people don't. Some people, you know, use macros. Others do it legit. I don't know. But find the way that you like to SP grind, and you're going to enjoy the game so much more. That's what I would recommend. Find the way that you like and just play it. That's it. But if you are competitive, lock the fuck in. Lock the fuck in. Hold on. Lock the fuck in. Get your units done. You're already late. You're already late. Competitive PvP starting now. This is the time. Time's now. Lock and load. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Anyways, that was the YouTube recording. I think I touched on everything, but I don't know. I'll probably see in the edit. But yeah. Yeah, fuck it. Fuck, imagine. But now shout me out. I achieved my Humanoid, you're too crazy. You're too crazy. That's the thing. You have a lot of R6 units or max rank units. You got a lot. But yeah, that's technically, you know what? Little quickie. Oh, he takes it. Okay. Oh shit, he might be. You know what? Fuck. You know. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, try me, bro. All right. Let's see. Hold on, we're setting up my strat. Am I going first? No. What do I want? Fuck, he's dead. I can't use him. That's gonna be useless to me. I think I just go this. I don't like that. Actually, fuck it. I'll use this. They hide their initials. Wait, what? For what? Fucking sounds like an alternate F word. Alright. Thresher's in a terrible spot. Thresher was a terrible pick here. He's going for my Thresher. I'm gonna go for his Wimp. We gotta spam emotes. It's the huge. Oh, he missed. That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. That's so. I'm sorry to see that. Going for that. Okay. I'm gonna take this out. That's online now. He's leaving the Thresher now. Since he's leaving it, I could use it. Nah, I mean, ET on it's not explosive. It's explosive. It's not worth, I think. Let's poison his demo. Let's get him out. I think it's poison. Actually, I don't know why I did that. Just do damage. I should have used Chinook shotgun there. I think his best method is take out Chinook here. You got it. I'm gonna get early damage on Pelly. My Sandworm is still up, so I could use Sandworm. Oh, I spoke too soon. So his next move is gonna be TF2 heavy probably. So I think I'm just gonna freeze for that. Unless he has, he has plasma detective to do it. Wait, oh, TF2 heavy doesn't freeze. Okay, that's fine. Let's just do that. Just get overall damage out. X. That's good for him there. Wonder if he's gonna leave my... He has the plasma here anyways. I'm just gonna do that just to get demo out. Yeah, that's his best chance there. My win condition is kind of yikers. Not gonna lie, he has to focus on my demo man in the back here. Probably use Pelican. Oh, that reaches. I think this is a loss. This doesn't really do much. Does it hit? It hits. GG's. 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 Alright. You know what? Hold on. Yo, wait. We gotta do it. Come on. Oh! Okay. Okay, hopefully he knows 7-8. Hopefully he knows 7-8. Hopefully he knows it's 7-8. We'll do quick PvPs. I'm gonna go double air. And Colossal's kind of useless to me. Quick emote. Bop, bop, bop. I don't like Demo Man there. What if I frontline Pelican? This is a dumb move. Frontline Pelican. But two demo men right next to each other, a freeze there, it's kind of like, yikes. Do I double ET? Do that maybe? Yo, we play this shit out. Yo, we play this shit out. Our range frag just fucks me. I don't think I have any, like, real good damage. I mean, does Pelican do? I don't even know what to fucking do here. Fuck that guy. Okay. I need that range frag gone. If only that killed. I think this is still winnable. Fuck. Take this torpedo, bro. Take the torpedo. Uh-oh. Jordan wants to fight. Alright. Let's go, Jordan. I think Jordan knows. Maybe 7-8? I don't know. Let's see. Let's switch it up. I like using threshers on 7-8s. Why am I always fucking going second, man? Oh, I brought all ET. I like double ET here. I don't think I like, I mean, Kalot. I mean, I'm fine with this. Little Vetty. Probably Trebuchet on my Sandworm. Oh, he wants the demo, man. He's prioritizing demo. I don't know why I did that. I guess I should have froze. The vet switches me up, bro. Oh wait, let's send an emote. Little quick emote. Someone's message got deleted as come on the screen. I wonder if Colossus would be better there, because then I would have probably killed the wimp. Returns. So I'm still frozen. If I take out Wimp, I think I take out Wimp. Wait, go! Yeah, he goes for that. Kills that. GG's. 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 Oh, Jordan wants to go again. All right, one more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. Dying for a boss strike? Bro, me too. I hope we get an infected boss strike, honestly. I really hope we get an infected boss strike. What do I want to use here? Ugh. Uh-oh, he brought out the radio tech. The radio tech. Wait, which one did you just tackle with? I'm kind of hoping for a naval one, just so we get new naval content. I feel like they need to add more units. I feel like they need to add more units before we can actually have a naval one. Right here. Oh, you got that. Wow. How long does this go up? 1. It's the demo. Oh wait, can I have attacked that? Oh no, that's not. It's still down. I'd rather attack his mauler. I mean, I can do that. I clicked! Whatever. 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 Go for that. Damn, that is not doing a whole lot. Oh wait, is this up? No. Kind of have to use this. Unless I have this. What's the chances that poisons? Or I get his radio tech out. I'm gonna do that. Poison both. Watch. Banger. Certified banger. Certified banger. He probably uses radio tech here. He's like, ah shit, radio tech. Nope, there it is. What's he aiming at? Not that, man. What's the chances of me freezing both? Why do that? But that presumably the spam lizard emote when you AFK. Sure, I'm down for that. Jordan, you want to fight again? Well, actually, before we do these fights, Jordan. Let's look at. Hold on. You know the lizard meme? Yeah. I know the lizard meme. Dune wants to fight. Oh my god. Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. Because we do have PvP fights from the PSC tournament that I would like to watch. Where is... There we go. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of this, man. Okay, there we go. All right. Here we go. So this is Pop Bob versus Disintegrated. This is round 1 of the PSC tournament. Looks like the units banned here is the range frag, melee frag, which is typical. Trebuchet, which is usually like the first units that are always out when you're in a PvP fight. TF2 Heavy, Demo Man, and the Plasma Field Tech. I feel like these first 5 are the typical... I mean, actually, maybe not TF2 Heavy. I feel like TF2 Heavy was just recently introduced in like the EMP tournament. I think Drip Chicken was like the first one that showed on stream using it. I could be wrong on that, but yeah. But typically, I would feel like the range, melee, trebuchets, and the Demo Man are probably going to be always banned anyways. We don't need sound for this. Yeah, that's their bans. This is again round 1 of the tournament. Disintegrated. Let's just skip over to the fight actually. And it looks like, what are they doing? 7/8. Pop wasn't aware of the rules, so he didn't. Okay. Okay, so maybe is there an actual fight? Hold on. Okay, maybe this is the actual fight. This is the actual match, I think, for the first one. Two Threshers, two Ground Shakers, a Snake, Chinook, and the Vet. I am typically not a fan of using the Snake because you can hold. It's good for anti-tank, and I think people use tanks more in 12-13s than than um than the 7 and 8s. So going for Chinook hit. I mean, there's no ET on Disintegrated side. I personally would have went Thresher, I think. And it looks like he wants to go Thresher. Freeze on his side. Only getting the Thresher, which is not too bad. Going for the air. Wait, this field tech does absolutely nothing. It has nothing in its row and you can't move it. I'm surprised Pop Bob didn't go the what's it called? The Sky Raptor and take out just Chinook because it is a power. I mean, he is lined up for everything. Are we finally seeing Thresher here? Yeah, Thresher, that probably takes out, yeah, the middle unit, not the Wimp, because you need the ET freeze on the Thresher and the Wimp to actually die anyways. Or I think if you get high crit. But he is lined up for the Wimps. I would take out the Ground Sandworms more than anything now. Or, well, with the Wimp attack. Okay. Okay, okay. And there's the Sky Raptor actually showing. I mean, I guess because you want to protect your Threshers. I assume that's the reason. That's the rhyme there. Going for the Chinook. I feel like Disintegrated should win this. I forgot who actually. Well, Disintegrated is out of the tournament, but he went out round 3 compared to this being round 1, where there is no elims out of round 1 in the PSC tournament. But Disintegrated still has 2 decently healthy Ground Shakers, and once that Thug dies, I would get that Thug out so you can utilize these Threshers. I'm just not a fan of Pop Bob's formation, I think. But it worked in his favor, even though there was one wasted unit, which was the Railgun Tech. Pop Bob does have to focus on this Chinook. And there goes that. And I feel like Pop Bob now sees it. That he's gonna, I mean, smartest move would be, yeah, there you go. So he sees it, and that ends the fight there. So this is probably round 2. 2 Maulers, Threshers, Vet, Sky Raptor, and Chinook. 2 ETs. The Mega Tank in the back, I heard, is a strat. Because usually you don't focus on the back unless they're like flying units. And then when there's a Mega Tank left on the field and half your, like, all the majority of units are dead, it's annoying to take out. I'm surprised people be using Thresher, though, in 7/8s. I feel like you have to get really lucky or you're forcing the 2 Thresher picks. The only upside, I think, with a Thresher, too, is that if somehow the air unit is left with a sliver of health, you have technically a new AA unit, which is really, really bad. Going for both the ETs, the Humble Wimp. Yeah, I did not think Wimp would be a good fill unit. High damage. I feel like I lean more Colossus than the Wimp because it has that armor and it can take more hits. But then again, the Wimp is pretty bulky, and both units are weak to fire anyways. Mauler would eat up here, yup. He just needs to get those threshers are, I feel like, Disintegrated's like biggest issue. Skyraptor on Chinook, that should kill. It's rank 7. The Limp lands its hits more. Yeah, I think it's better in that case. And it does more damage than the Colossus. The only upside of Colossus has armor, and then it stuns as well with that first attack. I think it's the first attack. Pop-Up technically still has AA with the Mega Tank in the back as well. I can't click on the unit because this is just a recording, but I'm wondering what attack he had on that Skyraptor. If it was the I mean, I feel like Pop Bob wins this year, and that's kind of it. 2 Threshers can attack air anyways, and then Mega Tank. I mean, maybe Disintegrated is free to win, so I don't think he would have the nano attack on the Skyraptor. I could be wrong. Is Raptor valid? I think oh yeah, he doesn't. I think Raptor is a valid. That doesn't. Yeah, that's only the infantry. Skyraptor I think is valid. You can go through the tech and kind of set up your overall formation of the first match and only place 1 Skyraptor and see if they place 2 air units. And if they do place 2 air units, the second match, you could just place 2 Skyraptors and just cancel out their AA in general. Or not their AA, their air units. I mean, there's no way the screen. We're not going to sit here and watch. Is it really just like they just sit there? I mean, technically, he can fight. Mega Tank can't hit. And Disintegrated's going to go ahead and retreat. Yeah, so there you go. Skyder should receive an anti-tank move. It has one. It does have one. You have to buy it, though. It's with nanopods. And then this is the final match between Disintegrated and Pop Bob. 2 Threshers again. I typically don't like the layout, especially if you're using Maulers and you know your opponent is using Maulers. I don't like when you have it kind of like this, where it's in that checkerboard attack, especially a lot of these units are in checkerboard right now. Like, granted, Pop Bob doesn't have Maulers here, so Disintegrated, kind of wins that. But now Pop Bob now has the Skyraptor and the Chinook out. Going for the ETs. I'm guessing Disintegrated doesn't have ETs then. Freezing the Thresher, and Pop Bob's probably going to go for a Thresher attack. He really wants those ETs. He knows that freeze attack from Disintegrated. Yep. Hey, oh. I wonder what that L7 Sandworm was ranked. I didn't even notice the radio tech in the back. The radio tech in the back. Homie tried to pull a Jordan tech. Sadly, it did not work out. Thresher frozen. Setting up for Pop Bob's Thresher to use the crushing. Good to take out the Wimp. Do some damage on the Thresher. We'll probably see Pop Bob's Thresher now attack here. That takes out that. Now you're just level 2 Maulers. I mean, I feel like Pop Bob should have used that Skyraptor just to take out the Chinook already anyways. There you go. And now it's just kind of that ET and the Thresher just lined up perfectly for the Mauler. I'm not seeing enough emote spam. I like the emote spams. Focus fire on the ET. There you go. Oh, unlucky. Unlucko. I think that, yeah, this is It worked out in Disintegrated's favor that Pop Bob did not use Maulers here. Because his overall layout for the Maulers and the Threshers, it would have just ate. And now he just cleans up. Pop Pop wins because there's no AA. Doesn't even matter. And there you go. Oh, wait. I just closed out my fucking folder. Here we have... Let me see. Hold on. This is Dom versus Drizzle. Now, I faced Dom, too. Dom is the coach of EMP, I think, for PvP. Going double Threshers, range, double range. So range frags did not get banned. I'm assuming melee frags got banned, and probably trebuchets also got banned as well. The L7 Sandworm, the Railgun Sniper, which I think is my favorite unit to actually show up in PvP. And again, with the snakes, I just feel like there's a better air unit like Pelican. It would be probably Pelican, Chinook, Maverick, Snake. Because I think the Maverick has good dodge, no? For anti-frags, Snake's where it's at. That makes sense. I guess, yeah, for a frag fight, you want to use Snakes for the anti-tank. Drizzle's ripping. Especially, I mean, I would go Thresher middle if I knew range frags were in play, because that's where you can get the most out of your range frag anyways. I feel like Drizzle needs to really focus on the AA, especially the Chinook. Going for the Thresher here, yup, for the Snake. That takes out his only AA. Because now you're just left with the Pelican there in the back anyways. I don't know if this has audio. Oh, this does have audio. Wait, can I unmute this? Oh, as Dom. Wait, hold on. There we go. We won't play audio because I don't know what they say and I'm scared. Oh, it is a spectator. So I think I recorded. I think that was me, actually. I forgot which match I recorded anyways. I mean, range frag eats here. Takes out both. You're just left with the electric fence, and then you have Mauler in the back. Rough. Rough. Using Windows Media Player is currently is certainly a choice. Look, I just built my PC. I haven't downloaded what's the program called? It's the one with the traffic cone. Okay, I haven't. Yeah, VLC. There you go. Yeah, I haven't downloaded VLC. I'm still trying to remember everything I need to download. Okay. Let's skip over to round. Oh wait, I have nothing for round 2. I do have Ballsy versus Disintegrated. So this is where Disintegrated did end up getting knocked out of the tournament against Ballsy. Their banned units. I am very appreciative that Disintegrated did it this way. But he's showing that they're banning Melee Frag, ET, Skyraptor, Tame Adult Sandworm, Pelican, and the Chinook. That means, yeah, going range frags. So, okay, that makes sense for the snakes. Bring snakes in. But double snake? I don't even know how many range frags Ballsy has. Is there audio to this? Oh, there's music, though. I can't play the music because that's copyright. Can't play the music because it's copyright. Let's skip their setup. L7 Sandworm. Is L7 Sandworm a good pick? And the Heavy Chem. Heavy Chem from Ballsy. 2 Threshers, 2 Snakes, 1 Range, 1 L7 Sandworm, and the Mauler against 2 Snakes, 1 Range, a Heavy Chem, 2 Trebs, 1 Demo, and a Thresh. Not at R3. Is that what his is that at R3? Going for the range with the Treb, which I think is probably the best option here. He has no real big Treb deterrent because those Trebs stay alive even with the Snake attack. Unless they crit, I guess. So the Trebs are kind of do something here. The frontline Snake is crazy. Also, Disintegrated has hardly no AA. The only AA he has is the Wolf Thugs and the Threshers. And that's it. So, I'm curious if Ballsy understands that. He just needs to pick off the Thresher. Oh, he's going for the... He just wants complete annihilation, I think. Actually, if you guys didn't know, the L7 Sandworm has the ability to hit air. It jumps into the air. You just don't know it yet. You haven't unlocked that attack. Comes out at rank 8. Take out the Threshers. Just take out the Threshers. I don't know if Ballsy loses this one. I don't know what their score was. I just know Disintegrated loses out of this match. There's no way, right? That kills. It's Raptor attack. And then he just has to use anti-tank on the other Thresher. And I think Disintegrated knows this too now. He's like, oh fuck! Oh fuck, I gotta focus on the snakes. Takes out the last Thresher. Technically still has AA because of the Wolf Thugs. But that's gonna do absolutely nothing unless you hit all crits. And then he goes ahead and retreats. And yeah, that's it. This is their second fight. So it looks like from the time of the recording, it might go 2-1. Brings in the vet, and he has the megas in the front that acts also as AA too. Going for the full board clear out of the range frag. Get some damage on the Thresher with that fire dot. If I think Disintegrated might be a free-to-play player. A full free-to-play player. He has 2 megas that I haven't seen ET from him in any of the matches anyways. But, like, if Disintegrated had the heavy chem, how Ballsy sets up his trebuchets is, like, perfect for the heavy chem. Perfect. Disintegrated understands he doesn't want to lose by AA. He's taking out his AA as fast as possible. If I had a TAM machine, I would replace my megas with another ET. We need more Chinooks and maybe more snakes. I kind of wish they gave us 3 Chinooks. I wish they gave us 3 Chinooks, honestly. Surprised the range frag is still up. There we go. Me too. If I had a time machine, I would replace Mega with that ED. Dude, are you free to play? If I had a time machine, I would buy Windows XP and play CSGO. I would probably go back in time to buy a lot of CSGO skins, especially the stickers. Especially the stickers. I mean, this is not looking tough for Ballsy here. 2 Threshers, a fully health Mega, fully health Vet. Taking out the AA, or taking out the air unit. Titan Hop, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I would buy a fuck ton of those, sell them, put them all into nanopods. All nanopods, baby. I'll be show up. I mean, Raptor attack out of Ballsy could save. You be feeding Madrona hard? Bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe I didn't get a single AS drop today, man. It's been so long. It's been so long. So long. Just take out the demo, man. I guess he doesn't really have anything lined up for demo, man. But like, that demo man's just gonna eat. I wish I can see the cooldowns on the trebuchets right now. Poison tag. If poison on the Thresher, that would have been good. That won't do anything. So for PvP, do I get Elemental Trooper? Elemental Trooper, I think, is going to be overall good for PvP and PvE. So, like, because you get to freeze up to 9 units. 9. There goes Demo Man. I don't think Trebs can even hit. None of them can hit. So Ballsy does lose that. So that goes into 1-1. Mega, Thresher, Range, Vet, Snakes. I don't want to get the whole timer. 2 Demo, Electric Fence. If you get a good Electric Fence spot, you can get so much out of it. But beyond, like, sometimes I feel like it is such a, like, it's just not useful. Most of the time, you see Electric Fence, and then probably another unit, and then the area unit. So the board can't move forward, especially if the opponent has a backline, like, Demo, or a second row Vet. Because I don't think the second row Vet can hit with the grenade launcher, even with the fence being there, too. So you have to take out the fence, which just kills so much time. Thinking what to do. Going for the range, which makes sense. Taking out the range. L7 is good against Fent. Really, is it? I think I need to fight Denis more. I know Denis is an L7 sandworm enjoyer. Maybe I gotta fight him more. Let's try it. What do you mean, let's try it? Are you saying that it is good? Are you saying... Is it good, or... Yeah, Fence doesn't resist crushing damage. Does like 500 per hit. Or... Wait, really? Damn. Damn. Okay. I gotta rank my L7 Sandworm. That thing's lacking. I think mine's like rank 3. Don't laugh at me, guys. Don't laugh at me. I'm ranking up other units. That's why I'm not in the PSC tournament, because I'm scared what might be banned. And then I'm like holding fuck all, you know? Just like, oh shit. Oh shit. I should have done the humanoid strat of slop grinding. Yeah, I think this is, yeah, I mean, Disintegrated gets eliminated from the tournament from this round. Ballsy has 2 demos up, a fully health Trebuchet, which I'm assuming has Raptor attack ready anyways, and then the Snake. Yeah, I mean, that humanoid's still here. Yeah, so that ends the fight there, and that's about it. And that is when he ended up getting eliminated from the tournament. Hold on, let me show the graphic. Wait. No, we don't want to watch this again. Wait a minute. Properties, changing, loading. Wait, why didn't it work? Oh, I changed the wrong thing. Yeah, that's when he got eliminated. So yeah, we do post when the players do get eliminated from the tournament. We break their profile picture in half, and eliminated. They're out. So out of this round 3, 4 people are getting eliminated, and then another 4, and then another 4 until we have our top 16. And yeah, so Sunday match, when we do the live matches, we're doing top 16, I believe. I'm kind of hoping we do instead top 8, and maybe we try to hurry for top 6, like just the top 16 out on Saturday, and just start the knockout from there. But we'll see. I don't know yet. I trust Headless on his decisions and what he's looking to do. Is there enough time to finish round 4 and 5 before Sunday matches? I believe there is, because we're going to be working with less schedules from each player anyways. We're going to be working with less schedules anyways, so I would think. But if it doesn't, I'm also curious if everyone is available that makes top 16 for the Sunday. If not, then maybe we might reschedule and move it for like the next weekend. I don't know. I had to talk to Headless on that, because he's the main ref. I'm not the ref. I'm just a supporting ref. If Headless needs help, he makes all the last calls. So it's not in my power. I don't like having all the power. I like to give it out to other people. I don't know why I didn't set these shops. But yeah. Sunday tournament. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see if we have enough time. I believe that we have enough time. Banap used the 300 movie meme for eliminate. Just make a hole, have him kick him down. All right, I'll fight you, Dune. Let's see. Hold on. Yo, how's my application looking, Banap? I don't do recruiting, so I don't know. I'm not the recruiter for public service company. I work on the community side of things, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna put down random units. Oh wait, I think he wants to test the fence thing. I'll put down 1 fence for him. What if I just commit? Hold on. What if I just did this? I'm just putting down random ass shit. What if I... Hold on. What if I... Actually, no. I'm fine with this. Throw a turtle sheller in there. I also thought, would turtle sheller be a better pick? Because, like, it's a good... You can use the acid attack on the trebuchets, technically. Oh shit, he brought in the turtle sheller. Oh shit. I don't know what to do. He got everything there. Fuck this line. They're a good trip counter, but they lackluster versus everything. Yeah, that makes sense. Whoa! Wait, that's kind of crazy. First shot? Oh my god. I really don't know what I'm really doing here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Hopefully that kills ET. The Trebs just sit pretty here. That's the poison attack. Yeah, I think that would kill Treb. Or I think it would leave him like one shot. You doing much on your free-to-play account? I've kind of stopped it because I need to get back into it. That's just it. 420. That's what I'm gonna be doing later, probably. Would that kill? There's armor piercing on this, I think. Free play is ass. It's not the fact that it's ass. I think it's a bit more enjoyable, in my opinion, especially from like, a whale standpoint. I enjoy it. What really got me demoralized is what really got me demoralized was the fact that, what was it? Trying to beat the AC at level 24. That's what really got me here, you know? I don't know what I'm doing here. I win these. What was your what was your AC strat gonna be? I was gonna do cannoneers, mini tanks, but I don't think mini tanks is the wave. I know Denis said to try the Raider Warriors, but like I would have to rank them up, and I'm like, fuck, man, you know, like I don't want to fucking rank up Raider Warriors. Oh, he just fucking... I'll love kill it. There you go. Alright, there you guys go. Do I have any other bosses? Any other bosses? None. Jordan? Oh, shit. What do I want to use against Jordan? I would totally stream Peak. Kids would have PvP. That's crazy. I'm sending it. I should have put the young boy. Fuck. You should be away. You can go back. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I feel like I want to kill the Game Hunters because it's a 3x3 of the stun. And it has a crit chance. Oh, I guess I have to worry about Chinook too, technically. I feel like I... He has 5 on? Well, hold on. Can we tell he has 5 eagle eyes? Five eagle eyes. Jesus. Hand cannon. Hey. Chill out. The thing is, eagle eye, I can kill all his eagle eyes. But then I run the risk. Oh shit, wait. It's not even good anymore, bro. This thing's gonna die by poison. Please. Please. All of them are gonna dodge. One of them dodged. He stuns at an eagle eye. That's the smartest move, I feel like. Stun my sandworm here. Oh wait, I think is stun only for vehicles? He's shotgun. Scatter shot being crit. Fuck! 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 The crit. The crit on that. The crit. That's crazy. That is crazy. Guys. Hold on, we gotta remove this before I forget. Guys, I think that is for today's stream. No way he won with just one Chinook. Oh my god, Jordan wants to fight again. Guys, that is it for today's stream. It's time. It's time I gotta go back to my Pelican grind. I'm gonna keep it a bug. I gotta go grind Pelican. I'm gonna go watch a show or something and do that. And yeah, coward. Okay, buddy. Okay. All right. Dom wants to fight. Oh my god, it's time to eat some donuts, and I wish I can have some fucking donuts and ice cream. I'm on my calorie deficit, man. Hold on, we'll turn it full screen. I'm on my calorie deficit right now, and I am down about, I think I'm down about 11 pounds in less than 2 weeks. Maybe, I think maybe a little, no, 11 pounds. Actually 11 pounds. My goal, you down bad, bro. I know. My goal is 175, and then I'm gonna bulk up. I'm gonna look like Dwayne the Rock Johnson at the end of this, you know. So yeah, but yeah, I'm actually kind of hungry. What time is it? Oh, it's almost 9, bro. It's almost 9. That means I can't eat anymore. It's rough out here. Maybe I'll have a little snack, a little popcorn. That's good for me. That'll fill the stomach. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's stream. It's been fantastic. Dwayne DeGrasse Tyson. I do not look like fucking, what's his face? The science guy, okay? I'm not him. Anyways, that's going to be it for today's stream. Thank you guys for all coming by. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for being here. What happened? What did you do to your hands? I tried to occupy the same space as a car. And let me tell you, you should see the car, okay? You should see the car. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. I will see you probably on, well, Sunday, hopefully, if everything aligns right. If not, Monday. So yeah, damn, Hulk over here. What can I say? Anyways, I'll see you guys later. See ya. Bye-bye. See ya. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And